Welcome back, folks. Well, right now we are joined by the folks who have all the details on the Rotary Shrimp Fest. Right now we are joined by Jake Forbes, who is the Vice President, and Eddie Bartneski, who is the President. Thank you all so much for coming on the show this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Perfect. So this sounds delicious, first of all, this event. So tell me a little bit about what we can expect.
Well, the Shrimp Fest, we're in our 24th year. It was started 24 years ago. We're a nonprofit organization that's sole purpose is to support the fundraising efforts of the Harlingen Rotary Clubs. And so the one event that we put on is our Shrimp Fest, and we put on a meal, a shrimp plate with all the fixings. The tickets are $25. We also have an auction that goes in conjunction with it. It's a live auction and a silent auction, and we have items, all different sorts and sizes that we auction off, and all the proceeds that we receive from this event go back into the community. The Rotary Clubs use it as for scholarships and for all the nonprofits in the community that we support. So this is one of the biggest fundraisers that we have.
Perfect, definitely. Now, what made you decide on seafood, on shrimp specifically? I mean, it's pretty tasty. I'm not going to argue for it, but what was there specific?
Well, 24 years ago when they first started this event, we kind of mirrored a project that they were doing. I believe it was in Brazosport. Another Rotary Club there was putting on a Shrimp Fest, and they were very successful and much bigger than what we put on. And so we kind of went up there. We went to Brazosport, and we viewed what they were doing, and we thought, you know, this is something that no one has really been doing in the Valley, so we started it, and it's been very successful for us.
Perfect, definitely. And how did last year go? Was there...
Oh, last year everybody had a ball.
Of course.
We had a good time. Auctions were fantastic, and we hope to make them bigger and better this year.
Of course.
And speaking of such, bring checkbooks.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Because we've got a couple of golf carts. We're going to have an ATV, all kinds of goodies.
Exciting. Now, how do you go about finding these different items to auction? Do you kind of just work within the community and kind of decide, or is it always you have an idea of what you'd like to be able to auction off every year?
Pretty much all our members on our board will split up, and we will just go out into the community and start talking to people and explaining the event and asking them if they want to participate. And of course we give them plenty of advertising, and most of all the vendors in the community are very receptive to it and help us out in some form or fashion. And so it's been very successful that way.
Perfect. So how can people start purchasing tickets to
Just
to
find
attend?
your neighborhood Rotarian, and we've all got tickets in our pockets.
Perfect.
And you can get them there. I'm sure you've got them at your office.
I do. I have them in my pocket. And
Perfect.
As far as we're in rival clubs, so if you don't want to go to his office, you can get them at Elliott Custom Golf.
Perfect.
you can also buy them online at the RotaryShrimpFest.com. I believe it's on the screen. You can buy them online there, and that's something we started last year, and it's starting a little slow, but people are starting to get the hang of it.
Definitely.
But you can buy them at the door. You can buy them from any Rotarian, and also at the Chamber of Commerce they have them in Harlingen.
Definitely. Now, I know this goes back to the organization and just different projects that you are working on, but does this specifically help fund maybe one certain particular project?
Well, there's actually 3 Rotary clubs in the city of Harlingen. Each club has their own projects.
Oh, okay.
And, all 3 clubs are very keen on giving things back into their communities. I'm sure each club can give you a long list of things that we've done in the past. Our particular club we built a pavilion at the La Posada Mission. Last year we helped in with handicap swings for the all-inclusive parks in Harlingen. This year we've got a program where we're, as an incentive to some grade schools, we're giving away bicycles. That being said, we have traditional charities that we promote throughout the year, and they range from the Humane Society to Loaves and Fishes.
And that's pretty much, all the clubs, like you said, have their own projects, and one of the largest ones that we've done is we've built a dog park. Well, we've
Oh,
co-sponsored it there in Harlingen, and Rotary's behind that. The city of Harlingen was receptive to letting us use some land at their park, and we built the fence around it and put in infrastructure, so we use our funds for that and various other projects that we do all over the community. So it's been very successful.
Definitely, it sounds like it. And how did you both get to be a part of the Rotary Club and your, perspective?
Okay, well, I guess I go first because I'm the newbie. Retired a few years ago, and I didn't want to sit at home and watch soap operas.
Right.
There you
So-
go. Keep busy.
So a friend of mine suggested Rotary, and kind of jumped into it with both feet, and didn't know that you weren't allowed to say no.
It's always yes, yes, yes.
Exactly. No, the organization consists of 3 clubs, and we have equal representation. We get three members from each club to serve on our board. We're a separate entity from the Rotary clubs, and so we have equal representation from each club. And those 3 are appointed by the club itself. They will appoint who they want to serve on the Shrimp Fest board.
Perfect.
And so I've been doing it this is my 3rd or 4th year. And
Wow.
before that, we had an individual, Tom Mathis, that did it for many, many, many years.
Wow.
And he decided, I've had enough. I'm going to step back and let someone else do it. So here we are.
Wow. Well, it's exciting. You guys are doing a great job, and it sounds like, it's going to be another amazing year of the Shrimp Fest, a very delicious year as well. So for more details, again, if people want to start purchasing those tickets, they can go to shrimpfest.com or
Right.
Or they-
RotaryShrimpFest.com.
shrimpfest.com, or they can call 425-8821, or they can just buy tickets at the door.
That's right.
Right.
Perfect. Well, thank you all so much for coming on the show this morning. I really
Well,
appreciate it.
Thanks for having us, and I hope you can make it there to
Yes,
the Shrimp
definitely.
Fest.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to have to. It
Yes.
sounds delicious. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us this Sunday morning. We hope you'll tune in next weekend.